Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Sankirtana Mahayagni ki.
Jai.
What's his name?
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Karamahyam Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guroho Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsta He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim Shri Guru Veeratarinam Paramanandamadhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Shri. Thank you devotees for joining. So it's a very auspicious month, so we are celebrating the month of Kartik Masam, Damodar Mas, very auspicious. So we'll be also offering a Damodar lamp towards the end, maybe 7:10, and we'll also be singing Damodar Ashtakam. So whatever devotional service we do in the month of Kartik is very auspicious. So we discussed some possible vows we could take to uplift ourselves to the point of Krishna consciousness last week. So this chanting of Hare Krishna, very joyful, very happily done, very easy to do. Ultimately, we are looking for a new start. Every one of us is looking for a new start. Everyone in this world, right? So, and this new start is available every moment. Okay, this opportunity to have a new start. Maybe my boss might not be able to give My husband might not want to give, my wife might not want to give, my roommate might not want to forgive my old mistakes. Correct? But Krishna is so kind that he wants us to see successful. He wants to see us succeed. And through the Bhagavad Gita, he presents to us what is the real definition of success. And that is the beginning of our end of all failures. Right? The beginning of success is to understand the definition of success. So when we understand Krishna's plan for us, then we understand, oh, it's so easy to be successful. Why did I make it so complex? So the whole purpose of spiritual life is to understand the grand plan. Right now, my plans are changing. I can't even say this is my plan. You know why? Because my plan changes. By the end of today, it changes. I have one plan today morning, and by the end of today, it changes. So no one can say this is my plan. No one can say. When the person who is a part of a political party, his plan keeps on changing. He's mixing many philosophies at the same time. So, mano rathena dhāvataha asato bahihi. So, Bhagavatam captures it in one line. The news of everyone just captures it in one line. Mano rathena, everyone is situated on mano ratha. If anyone is situated on mano ratha, then how does this ratham travel? Mano rathena dhāvataha. Right? The normal chariot just coasts along the road, right? But this chariot of the mind, you know how it travels? It doesn't coast. Dhavati. What does dhavati mean? Dhavati means it jumps. So this chariot of the mind, anyone who's in the chariot of the mind, the chariot keeps on jumping from this lane to this lane to this lane to this lane. So imagine you're driving on I-75 and someone just keeps switching from this lane to left lane to middle lane to right lane to left lane to mid lane. What are you driving? Who gave you your license? Does this person even have a license? Right? We ask. Similarly, everyone in this world is situated on manoratha. So we don't have a plan. Our plan keeps changing. But we have a plan to become happy. So when we chant this Hare Krishna mantra, we understand Krishna's plan. And when we understand Krishna's plan, then we become very happy. We become very excited. We understand, we realize, I actually can have a new start. I can actually have a new start. And this idea is very inviting. I can rewrite my past. It doesn't have to be the way it has been. No, I have that choice. So for that, we have to drill down. We have to penetrate. This is what is called yoga. So the beginning of yoga, of chanting Hare Krishna mantra, is to discover our choice. Discover our choice. I don't have to keep just obeying my senses. No, I have a choice. And that choice is to be in my own spiritual nature. Own spiritual nature. Why suffer? So this choice to escape misery, I can quit smoking. Most people who are smoking, they don't even know that they have a choice to quit smoking. They think, say my name is Vinod. I think Vinod has to smoke all the time. They can't see a Vinod who doesn't smoke. Deep within themselves, they don't see it. So even if they hear the dangers of smoking, even if they make a vow that they won't smoke, even if they talk to others about that I want to quit smoking, deep within themselves, they believe very strongly that I am supposed to smoke. I can smoke and I will smoke because that will make me happy. The belief that I will smoke and that will make me happy is lying very deep within that person. So we have to decouple that. How do you decouple that? We have to go deep dive into our consciousness. To unearth our biases, to unearth our bad choices that we are not listening right now. I'm not listening to the choices. Right? I'm unbeknownst to myself having very deep biases, having very deep opinions of what happiness is. So chanting Hare Krishna mantra, makes us revisit these choices. And not just revisit these choices, it enlightens us. Enlightens means it makes us see how foolish we have been to make those choices all along. What a fool have I been. Anaradhita Govinda Charanam Boruhudvaya Aho me Mahati Yata Nishvala. I have been so foolish to have chosen this lane of life. Right? So this realization one actually gets. This realization. So, and that's called living. Living means what? To realize I have a choice. A person who doesn't have a choice lives the same day 365 days. Because he doesn't realize his choice. So he doesn't live. He doesn't live 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So many people tell me, after getting married, my life goes like this. Why? Because I lost my choice. I lost my sense of choice. I lost that I could have a choice about so many things. People lost their choice. When they are young, they have this, I can do this, I can do that. But once they get married, they have kids, they start acting as if they don't have a choice. And all that expectation of choice is thrusted upon the kids or spouse or whatever. And that's why there is a lot of fight in married life. Because I thrust my sense of choice onto my near and dear ones. Anyway, I just wanted to highlight on this point. The chanting of Hare Krishna mantra makes us aware of everything that I am doing that is causing me pain. And that realization is Krishna's first treatment, is our Krishna's first kiss. Right? That's Krishna's first kiss on us. Because he wants us to show how we ourselves are doing our own suffering. Because no one else can stop our suffering except our own foolishness. And only one person can help us. And that person, of course, Krishna is ready to help us. But we have to stretch our hand. Right? So the hand of Krishna is the spiritual master. The hand of Krishna is the spiritual master. So he is the person through which Krishna tells us, hey, this is what you have been doing wrong. This is what you're mistaken. This is where you're, this is what you should do. So it's a very simple thing. If we chant Hare Krishna mantra, if we accept the instruction of the spiritual master, then what happens is we are accepting Krishna's instruction. And what does the spiritual master say? Whatever the Bhagavad Gita says. That's it. Whatever Bhagavad Gita says, the spiritual master repeats it. And if we do that, then what happens? We become very happy, we become excited, we understand Krishna's love for us, we understand Krishna's reality, and we will desire to go back to the eternal spiritual kingdom. We'll realize its reality. Right now, if you tell someone there is a spiritual world, people will laugh at you. Like maybe many of you might even laugh at, Prabhupada, many of us. Like, I don't believe in the spiritual world. Actually, most of us don't believe. Why don't we believe? Because you have not realized it. Whatever you have not realized is very difficult to believe. Correct? So there is an option. After we leave this body, we can go back to the spiritual world. Krishna says, Parastasmatu bhavaha vyakta vyakta sanatanaha. So this opportunity is there. This opportunity is there to go back to God at this very lifetime. And we can do that. Very simple. We don't have to come back. So, why not be excited about it? Why not be excited about it? We can live in an eternal spiritual plane. Right? So this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is an end-to-end product. It will do everything. Beginning from realizing our bad choices to transporting us to the spiritual world, and we will realize actually that spiritual world itself is Hare Krishna mantra only. So Hare Krishna mantra is the means, Hare Krishna mantra is the end. Hare Krishna mantra is the means, Hare Krishna mantra is the end. Hare Krishna mantra itself is a person. This mantra is not different from a person. How can a mantra be a person? Yes. Just like how a deity is a person, prasadam is also a person. Prasadam is Krishna's mercy. It is non-different from Krishna. Bhagavad Gita is also a person, Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So these are all non-different from Krishna. Anything that is non-different from Krishna only can reveal Krishna. Just like I've given this example many times. The sun, the eyes are connected, to the light, Jyoti. That is why it is able to see Jyoti. Okay. Similarly, anything just like I can't touch light. Like I can't, just by my skin I can't detect light. It's not possible. So everything has to have its qualitatively equal attribute to perceive it. Similarly, the way to perceive Krishna is our love, right? Which is Hare. So Hare Krishna mantra is also a person. So all we have to do is actually to chant Hare Krishna mantra, and that is the only duty of life. The only duty of life is to realize ourselves. There is no other duty. There is no other duty. Every other duty is manufactured duty. Every other duty is manufactured duty. The only duty of life is to realize who you are. That's all. Realize who you are and be who you are. Know who you are, be who you are. Know who you are is I am spirit soul. Be who you are is devotional service. That's all. Two things. And both of these things are achieved by serving the Hare Krishna mantra. Okay. That being said, we will read one shloka of Bhagavad Gita and then we'll speak something on the Damodar Leela briefly. So reading, I think, 17th chapter. Does anyone know which shloka we were reading?
I think it's 17.14.
17.14, okay. We finished 17.14, you have to read 17.15, I think. Okay, we have to read 17.15. Okay. We covered? No, we didn't cover. You can repeat after me. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Satyam priyahitam chayat. Anudvegakaram vakyam. Satyam priyahitam chayat. Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva. Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate. Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva. Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Anudvegakaram vakyam.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Satyam priyahitam chayat.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa uchyate.
Okay. Anudvegakaram.
Anudvegakaram.
Not agitating.
Not agitating.
Vakyam.
Vakyam.
Words.
Words.
Satyam.
Satyam.
Truthful.
Truthful.
Priya.
Priya.
Dear.
Dear.
Hitam.
Hitam.
Beneficial.
Beneficial.
Cha.
Cha.
Also.
Also.
Yat.
Yat.
Which.
Which.
Swadhyaya.
Swadhyaya.
Of Vedic study.
Of Vedic study.
Abhyasanam.
Abhyasanam.
Practice.
Practice.
Cha.
Cha.
Also.
Also.
Eva.
Eva.
Certainly.
Certainly.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ.
Vāṅ-mayaṁ.
Of the voice.
Of the voice.
Tapaha.
Tapaha.
Austerity.
Austerity.
Uchyate.
Uchyate.
Is said to be.
Is said to be.
Does someone want to read the translation?
Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature.
Thank you. Anyone else? The purport.
One should not speak in such a way as to agitate the minds of others. Of course, when a teacher speaks, he can speak the truth for the instruction of his students. But such a teacher should not speak to those who are not his students if he will agitate their minds. This is penance as far as talking is concerned. Besides that, one should not talk nonsense. The process of speaking in spiritual circles is to say something upheld by the scriptures. One should at once quote from scriptural authority to back up what he is saying. At the same time, such talk should be very pleasurable to the ear. By such discussions, one may derive the highest benefit and elevate human society. There is a limitless stock of Vedic literature, and one should study this. This is called penance of speech.
Thank you, devotees. So, Udvegakaram Vakyam. What does penance mean? Penance means that my hobby is to observe things that are coming out of me and going inside me. To be observant. This is tapasya. Something is coming out of me, something is going inside me. These two things are constantly happening. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Now, we talked about last week, how a person's penance on a bodily platform, like, from the body side. Devadvija Guru Paragnya Pujanam Shaucham Arjavam Brahmacharya Mahimsa. So there is worship, offering obeisances of different classes of people. Brahmacharya Mahimsa. So many things are mentioned. How one should be careful when he is using this body in this world. Because normal animal is not careful when he is using this body, or when he is eating, or when he is sleeping. He is not careful. His intelligence is focused on how to become more careless. People think carelessness is enjoyment. Correct? I can be careless for 2 days. Holiday. I have to be careful for 5 days. I can be careless for 2 days. I can be careless for 3 days. Long weekend. Correct? So we think carelessness means happiness. So, but an intelligent person is very careful in his speech, is very careful in his actions, careful in what he is thinking. So, by being observant, by being careful, that is his hobby. So many people are thinking, I am very bored. But Krishna is telling you don't have to be bored. Because if you are observing how you speak, if you are having an austerity, this is how I must speak. This is how I must think. This is how I must act. in this way, if I have a certain principle of doing these three functions, that itself will keep me engaged, Krishna is saying. So, what is the method of principling my speech? Krishna is saying, Udvega karam vakyam. My vak should not cause udvegam to others. Now Krishna says, this is very natural in this world, that I want to agitate someone because they have agitated me. They have agitated me, I want to agitate someone else back. It's very natural. Now, when someone agitates me back, then one thing, of course, I've heard this from my Guru Maharaj. He says, how someone is agitating you, you can actually think, this is how you are agitating Krishna. This is how I am agitating Krishna. Or I am agitating someone else, my spiritual master. Right? My son is not listening to me at all. Or my daughter is not listening to me. Or this person is not coming to Bhagavad Gita class. Someone. Now, Krishna might think, I am trying to teach him Bhagavad Gita. I am trying to make him listen. This person is not listening. And he will think about me like that. I am thinking about someone else like that. But what does Krishna think about me? This person is not waking up at the right time. This person is not reading Bhagavad Gita consistently. This person, Krishna is also having expectations from me. But I am only seeing the expectations that I have from other people. I don't see what others are having expectations from me. I don't see it. So when we are aware how we are disappointing others means the mind will see it. Let me be specific. My spiritual master, right? Or my superior, or Krishna. Make it even simpler. Same thing what others are doing to me, I am doing to others. 100%. Because if I am not disappointing Krishna in any way, I will not be disappointed by the mistakes of others. 100%. If I am disappointed by the mistakes of others, definitely I am disappointing Krishna. 100%. 100%. Because if I have corrected myself, what would have happened is that I would have thought my spiritual master is so kind that even after I committed so many mistakes, even I am so fallen, still he's coming to me and is giving me the spiritual knowledge, he's uplifting me, right? This person is not so bad like me. He's not as bad as I am. That's fine. He's better than I am. In this way you will think. Right? So a devotee's tapasya is because of his relationship with the spiritual master and Krishna, he can not forgive actually, he doesn't even think of forgiving. So people talk about forgiving others. So we don't even talk of forgiving others because who am I to forgive? Who am I to forgive? Because I myself have committed so many mistakes. I'm still committing mistakes. So this itself, I myself am committing so many mistakes. I myself am entering into so many unknown charters. So who am I? Who am I? Who am I, a poor person? So yoga means very simple, sir. Simple. What does yoga mean? Yoga means by virtue of my relationship with Krishna. Okay? By virtue of my relationship with the spiritual master and Krishna, I am able to overcome all other problems. That's all. All other problems I am able to overcome. How will I overcome my work problem? How will I able to overcome my financial problem? Krishna is very kind. Krishna is very kind. He took away this money from me. Because using this money, I was buying so many unnecessary stuff. I had 2 jobs, husband job, wife job. Now, because I had too much money in my bank account, I was buying so many unnecessary things. And I was so busy unnecessarily. So he took away 1 job. So kind is Krishna. So kind is Krishna. Now I'll have less money to buy unnecessary things. So kind is Krishna, is it not? So we have to understand by Krishna's this relationship with Krishna, relationship with the spiritual master, we can understand. Krishna will give us intelligence. Oh, Krishna is giving me so many health problems. Krishna is giving me so many health problems. Because with good health, what was I doing? I was committing so many sinful activities. Now my body is becoming a little weak. Now what is happening? I am understanding, actually I am not so great. I need my spouse's help, I need my wife's help, I need my husband's help. I am actually dependent. I am dependent actually. So my heart will become a little more humble. So Krishna is giving, simply actually Krishna is not giving the pain I am undergoing. I myself am the cause for all the sufferings I am undergoing. My karma's the reason. But Krishna is so kind that he is reducing that karma account and giving me only 1% of it. Why is he giving me only 1% of it? He can take away that 1% also, right? Why to give me that 1% health problem? Why to give me that 1% loss of near and dear one? Why to give me that 1% of spouse problem, financial problem? Why? Why to have that 1% also? That 1% is exclusively meant to purify myself. That's all. He's so concerned about me. Just like if you see the mother cow is so concerned about the calf that the mother cow wants to personally lick the calf and clean it. Is it not? Similarly, Krishna is so concerned about me that he is actually cleaning me. And sometimes it might be painful. I had a tooth extraction a couple of weeks ago, like 1.5 weeks ago. It was painful actually. But he is so kind. I'm giving him money actually. I gave him like $400-500 to actually extract the tooth. Why? Why? It's so painful, right? Why did he do that? Why am I paying him money to do that? I'm saying, please extract my tooth. I'm actually begging him to give me pain. Why? That pain is good for me. Just like Surf Excel says, right? What is that ad? Huh? Yeah, exactly. So similarly, pain is good. Pain is good. Because pain is not good when we do not know who is giving it to us. Actually, Krishna is not giving that pain, as I said before. Krishna is reducing that pain. He is regulating that pain. At the right time, at the right situation, he also gives us association of devotees. Whenever we are going through some pain, he gives us association of devotees. We understand so that this is the purpose of the pain. When you understand the purpose of pain, pain becomes bearable. When you don't know the purpose of pain, we go berserk. Right? We are like that. What do you say? Sometimes the dog sometimes touches something hot and it just goes here and there. Like cat also touches the hot milk. It cannot tolerate it. So similarly, we are very agitated by problems right now because I do not know the purpose. And why do I not know the purpose? Because nasti buddhira yuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavikataha shanti ashantasya kuto sukham. Because I am not yukta, I am not connected to Krishna. I am not connected to Krishna. So become connected to Krishna. If you are connected to Krishna, then if someone agitates me, someone wants to talk in a way to agitate me, I will understand. If I am connected to Krishna at that point of time, I will understand. This person is taking away my bad karma and is reducing my false pride. And one will actually namanta evahi. Very nicely, there is a nice shloka. I will share that. There, okay. So, tattenu kampam sushamikshamanam bhunjanameva kritam vipakam. So, a devotee actually feels that thank you Krishna, you are very kind because you are very merciful to me. Why are you merciful to me? You have so much anukampa to me. Why do you have so much anukampa to me? Because you are giving me my karma and regulating it and reducing it. Hrid vak vapurhi vidadhan namaste. Hrid vak vapubihi. His heart, his vak, hrid Vak, Vapu. Vapu means body. So with his heart and his speech and his body, whatever problems he's undergoing, Hrid, Vak, Vapubihi, Vidadhan Namaste. Vidadhan Namaste. He's simply offering obeisances. Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. He's constantly offering obeisances. You can repeat after me. Tatte nukampam susamikṣamano Bhunjana yevatmakritam vipakam Hridva kapurbhir vidadhan namaste Jiveta yo mukti pade sadaya bhak Jiveta yo mukti pade sadaya bhak Tatte anukampam. Kampa means shivering. So Krishna has got so much affection for us. There is one person whose affection for us does not change no matter what we do. If I act in a bad way, someone near and dear one does not like me. Correct? Correct or not? But there is one person, whatever you do, his affection for you will not change. Will not come down even 1%. That is Krishna. Krishna. Whatever you do, whoever you are, Krishna is so kind. Krishna is so kind. He wants to embrace me. He wants to take me over. He wants to completely give me the highest bliss right now. This moment is inching. Just like a father who has lost his son, he's constantly going to every Facebook page. Go to Auburn Hills page and say, I've lost my son. Go to OU page. Maybe he's gone to Oakland University. Maybe I lost my son. Right? Tell, Amber Alert, 911. Give a message to everyone. No, I've lost my son. Go every place and tell, I've lost my son. I want my son to come back. Will the father not feel that? Yes or no? Yeah. He goes through every avenue, every Facebook page, every Instagram page, every avenue possible. I want my son back. I want my daughter back. Similarly, Krishna is eager. So the word that is used is Tatya Anukampam. So Krishna's heart feels shivering seeing this person. Tatya Anukampam Sushamikshamanam. So seeing whom Samikṣamanaha Bhunjana eva Atmakritam Vipakam. Atmakritam Vipakam. Whatever suffering I am undergoing is Atmakritam. He is not the reason for my suffering. You'll feel very peaceful if you actually come into total acceptance. This is actually mercy of the Lord. Mercy of the Lord means what? How do you know if you have the mercy of the Lord? Simple. One litmus test. If I'm able to embrace Krishna, whatever problem I have undergone, I am the reason for all of it. I am the reason for all of these problems. Now to accept it, it is very difficult. Because it is very tempting. Everything is fine. But he told a lie. That is why I got caught. But one should have spiritual intelligence to understand this point. That I am the reason for all the problems I have undergone. With material intelligence, what will we do? We will say, this person lied. I was treated very unjustly here. I was treated very unjustly here. This person, very cheater, ungrateful person. Done so much to him. Why did I choose to believe that ungrateful person? My lack of intelligence, right? My lack of intelligence, right? Why did I choose to respect him? Why did I choose to follow him? Why did I keep his association so closely? My lack of intelligence. So my lack of intelligence is the reason for every problem I have had. So Atmakritam Vipakam. My foolishness, Krishna. My foolishness. I have associated with so many things, so many people who are not to be associated. I have served them, I have believed them. But you have been waiting for so long, patiently, earnestly, with so much compassion, but I have not turned to you. So harsh-hearted, so hard-hearted I am. Right? So Atmakritam Vipakam. Hrit Vak Vapuhi Vidadhan Namaste. So with his heart, words and body, not just body namaskaram, hrid. Namaskaram must start from hrid, hridayam. My heart must offer obeisances. My heart must offer obeisances. Krishna, what have I done? And then my tongue must glorify Krishna. Write some words, journal, cry to Krishna in the form of words. Tell your mistakes. What have you done wrong? Hrid Vāṅ Vidadhan Namaste. Thank you, Krishna. You're putting me through some lonely periods. Thank you. You're putting me through some tough times. Thank you. Because I have the chance to extricate myself from this bondage and come to the shelter of your lotus feet. Thank you, Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. Because an affair with you is eternal. You're so kind. So if we have this bhav, Brahmaji is saying in the shloka, Jiveta yo mukti padesa dayabhak. Hey, he doesn't have to become liberated. He's already liberated. This person, whatever problem life throws at him, he's constantly offering obeisances to the Lord. Say, thank you. Hrid Vāṅ Vapurbihi Vidadhan Namaste. Hrid Vāṅ Vapubihi Vidadhan Namaste. With his Vapu, with his Hrid, with his Vāṅ, he's constantly offering obeisances to Krishna, saying, Krishna, thank you. You're reducing this. Tatte anukampam susamikshamanam. So he is feeling anukampa, Krishna seeing him feels anukampa. Both of them are engaged in a divine romance. When we are connected to Krishna like that, then when someone insults me, I can think back, I also did that to Krishna. No? I also spoke like that to others. No? I have also spoken so many lies. No? I have committed so many sinful activities. No? Now Krishna is kind, so he is giving me these bad reactions. Because if he did not give me that, how can I go back to God at this very lifetime? He has to purify me. I have maybe only few years left, 30, 40, 50 years, 60 years left. Now he has to purify me in this time frame. How will he purify me? He has to give me little bit suffering, little bit association, little bit knowledge. All these things has to be there. So Krishna is so kind. Krishna is so kind. Okay. So this is the meaning of anudvekaram vakyam, udvekaram vakyam. So there were these two people called Nalakuvera and Manigriva. So they were the great sons of Kuvera. Nalakuvera and Manigriva. I don't know, maybe you have already seen them. So what they did was something very commonplace. You see this picture, Nalakuvera and Manigriva. So this Nalakuvera and Manigriva, they were very rich. They were floating in money. And though they were floating in money, because they were floating in money, what do you do when you're having weekends and when you're floating in money? You drink, you have a good time, you enjoy, partying. So it's not something new. Nothing is new. So Nalakuvera and Manigriva was having a party with a lot of girls, with his girlfriends, and in the lake. They were sporting in the swimming pool. So when Nalakuvera and Manigriva was doing that, they were so absorbed, they did not even know what was going on, that they were fully drunk, drinking and then enjoying with women. At that point of time, Narada Muni was passing by. And Narada Muni gave them a curse. So why should Narada Muni give a curse? Again, curse because, the reason I'm bringing this point is, curse because only by this curse is forced austerity. Anyone who's not doing voluntary austerity must be going through forced austerity. I ate a lot of sugar in my 20s. 40s I have to undergo forced austerity by having diabetes. So life means either natural accepted austerity or forced austerity. I myself should be humble. I speak everywhere about my glories. Like Trump is asking, why am I not given Nobel Prize? Is it not? So I want to be glorified every time, and no one likes me now. So I'm humiliated. I should have myself been humble. But I don't have the intelligence to be humble. So what happens? I am being humiliated. I myself should be very kind to others. But I'm not being kind. So I'm taught to be kind. So in life only you have two choices. Postpone your learning or accept austerity right now. That's all. There are no other choices. You have to become Krishna conscious right now, or undergo pain this lifetime or next lifetime or another 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, 200, whatever you want, depending on your, strength and durability, right? Your poison ratio, right? So whatever you can resist, right? So your tensile strength, you can resist so much. But when we crumble, then we say, Krishna, that's all. Now, when that happens, how that happens, is dependent on each person's karma, your past, your prakriti. That's all. So this Narada Muni is telling, because you are not accepting this austerity, Nalakuvera and Manigriva, you are a Kshatriya, you must be first class person yourself, you must be a good example. Yadyad acharati shreshtaha tadde deva yitaro janaha sayat pramanam kurute lokastad anuvartate. Yadyad acharati shreshtaha, whatever shrestha is there, that only everyone will follow. Correct? So I myself am not following everything nicely, and I am asking you, all of you chant nicely 116 rounds, then what happens? No one will follow. Srila Prabhupada exemplified everything what he said. There was no gap between speech and action. Prabhupada did everything what he asked others to do. And even more. Prabhupada slept for 2 hours. He asked others to sleep for 6 hours. Not Prabhupada slept for 8 hours and he's asking others to sleep for 6 hours. So Prabhupada would be awake at 2 o'clock and would ask others to wake up at 4 o'clock. This is called leading from the front. You see? So Nalakuvera and Manigriva should have led from the front. He did not. So forced austerity. What austerity? What austerity? You have to, have this body of a tree. Like this Nalakuvera and Manigriva, you see. So the curse to be trees. Curse to become trees. So why this austerity? Udve karam bhakyam. So that they have the time to meditate on this fact that me, what have I done? Because suffering makes me a little contemplative, makes me disconnected from others. Others will leave me. Whenever I am undergoing suffering, others will leave me. Natural. Someone was telling me, right now I am not invited to any of these events. I underwent suffering because after I undergo suffering, my friends stopped me inviting to all these events. All events stopped because I lost my house. I lost my job. No friends are inviting me for any events. And this person came to us and said, we are very interested in Bhagavad Gita. He started thinking, they have like a 600k house. I mean, this is back in 2017, 16. Right, 700k house, like, a couple of BMWs, and very rich, $5, $6 million in their bank account. Now they lost everything. No one is talking to them. They're forced to take shelter of Bhagavad Gita. This is Krishna's mercy. Or else, what hope is there? That person would have taken shelter of Bhagavad Gita. Now this person has become so advanced now because of this misery he went through that he's constructing a new temple right now. He's become so rich. He lost everything. He took Krishna consciousness so seriously. He's constructing a new temple. He bought land. He's constructing a new everything from scratch. His annual turnover right now is close to 7-8 crores a year. 7-8 crores a year. He lost everything. Zero. He didn't have a place to stay. How come? He took shelter of Krishna. He took shelter of Prabhupada. So Krishna has strange ways to bring us to his lotus feet. Sometime he can give us a lot of money, lot of nice things, very great, good. And sometimes he can take it away from you also. But what is the point? The point is to not lose money. The point is to not lose relatives or gain relatives, is to lose a job. That's not the point. The point is that we must become humble before Krishna. And as much as these things are obstacle to it, if Krishna is kind upon us, he can take it away from us. And it's not so easy. Krishna is saying, Yasyaham anugrihnami harishe tad dhanam shanaihi. Only if I have anugraham towards someone, then I take away things from them. Yasyaham anugrihnami. If I have anugraham to someone, harishye, he's using the word padam harishye. That is why Krishna is also called Hari. Hari means what? Harati iti harihi. He takes away. What is Krishna? What is the meaning of Hari? He takes away. Takes away your sins, takes away your bad habits. He takes away. But we don't want Krishna to take away our bad habits. Right? That's what we don't want. But Krishna is saying, give me your bad habits, I'll give you gold. I have a in my handful, I have a sand. And Krishna is saying, give me gold, I'll give you gold. Drop that sand, I'll give you gold. I say, no, I want the sand. I won't drop. I'm very attached. I like you. Krishna, you're cheating me. I'll give you gold. No, I don't want. I won't give up the sand. Are chodo. No, I won't. Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityaja, give it up. And then Krishna will give you gold. But we are not ready to give it up. Very busy. Right. So, anyway, coming to the point of anudvega karam vakyam, udvega karam vakyam, in this material world, everyone is talking in a way to agitate others. Udvega karam vakyam. This vakyam is actually causing anxiety to others. Udvega karam vakyam. Everyone in this material world. And it is asatyam, it is untruthful. Asatyam. And it is apriyam. No one is talking in a very pleasing way. No one is talking in a very pleasing way. So when Hanumanji spoke, it is said in Ramayana, he spoke in such a pleasing way that everyone's mind got transformed. There are many Rakshasis hearing Hanuman speak, many Rakshasas in the assembly of Ravana, that everyone's mind got little changed seeing Hanuman speak. Hanuman spoke the glories of Lord Rama so sweetly that everyone's minds got many Ravana's servants thought, maybe I should switch sides. But they were not determined enough, so they stayed there. Only one person had the courage to switch sides. Of course, Vibhishana. Everyone else had a thought, maybe I should switch sides. But no one had the determination to go all the way to make a decision about it. So there are many people who come and hear Bhagavad Gita. We hear Bhagavad Gita, I hear Bhagavad Gita. Many people hear. But how many of us have the determination to make a decision about it? We hear and we don't come to the point of making a conclusion about it. Right? So Hanuman's speech was so priyam. Hanuman's speech was so hitam. Very beneficial. Priyam satyam prihitam sayat. Swadhyaya bhyasanam chaya Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa. So the Vak must not speak. There is only one thing we need to do in Krishna consciousness. Simply control this power of Vak. If we simply speak about Krishna and Shastriya Vachanam, that's all. Whatever is there in Shastra, there is Shastriya Vyavahara, Shastriya Samvada between husband and wife. What shloka? What is the shloka saying? Oh, this is saying. What did you hear in that class? What did you hear in that class? Then this Vak can liberate us from this material world. But there is another person's Vak, frog's Vak. Frog keeps on, croaking. But what is the value of that croaking? It simply invites the snake. That's all. So everyone in this world is croaking. Right? This news is all croaking of toads. This person did this. See, we must understand this point. Actually, we don't need to know about so many things actually. Our region of control is very small. If something happens in Beacon Hill apartments and we are here in Beacon Hills, there is some value in knowing. I don't need to know what Trump is doing. because it actually doesn't concern me. I can't even control it. But this social media this globalization is such a curse. Because when something is wrong somewhere, some corner of the world, I'm made to feel something is wrong in my life. When it's not the case. Actually, things are going actually pretty nice, and I can actually take Krishna consciousness seriously. And this could be true even with Krishna consciousness movement also. Something happened in a temple somewhere in Chennai, this happened, somewhere in Delhi, somewhere in Maryland, something happened, and we read in Facebook, Instagram, oh, this happened, oh, we talk about it. Oh, this thing happened there, he told there. Like, what do I have to do with it? I have nothing to do with it. So I myself touch all these things unnecessarily. So this Vak Shakti is being depleted. This Vak Shakti is the fructification of everything that we are processing. All the processing after it has completed, it comes out as Vak. So if you control this Vak, you're controlling your karma. If you leave the Vak as it goes, then whatever is there, Brahma Lipi, that's what will happen. Yeah, that's what you're simply following the ways of the speech. See? So we have a very strict, Prabhupada made it very strict that whatever you speak, Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaiva Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa Guchyate Swadhyaya Abhyasanam. Whatever you read, that you speak, Shastra, immediately your mind will become peaceful. You make a determination, I will not speak in the house or outside the house. In the corporate job, whatever is required, I will speak. Otherwise, I will not speak. If you do this, in 5 days, you can become liberated. Like few days, you will realize, oh, I'm not this body. Everything will change. Because the speech is what makes you believe who you are. If you say, like for instance, say I don't like Indra Sen Prabhu. Okay, he did something. Okay. Now, if I voice it out, I say, Prabhu, I don't like you. Or maybe I tell Vamshi Prabhu, Prabhu, I don't like Indra Sen Prabhu. If I say that loud, right, I start believing it very seriously now. I start believing it very seriously because I spoke it now. Speech is very intimate. It's got a lot of intimacy. But if I stop that speech and then a rascal mind, I don't want to think like that. He's actually a pretty nice devotee. You are a rascal. And you tell the mind that. And then you change the speech to something glorifying Indra Sen Prabhu. Then what happens? Immediately, whatever beliefs you have had, immediately that will change. But what do we do right now is that we believe whatever I feel I should speak out. So on Facebook itself is asking, what is on your mind? Boliye. And immediately we speak it. And immediately that's getting reinforced. And you know what? We just don't speak it, we put it on the t-shirt. Right now, that is one step further. Right? We start believing very closely. You know what? Even one step further, we tattoo it. People tattoo it. You're getting very intimate now. You're identifying something as a part of you and you don't want to leave any doubt about it. You won't even have a chance to unlearn right now because you're tattooing it on your body now. You can't even erase it. So foolish. So foolish. People are very, very foolish. People think it is artificial intelligence world, but actually it is artificial intelligence because they don't have any real intelligence. It is actually an AI world right now because there is no real intelligence. People don't understand the tools that we have right now. My speech, I don't know how to handle the speech. Simple science. How to handle this speech. I have an energy, I have a phone, I have speech, I have a mind, I have body. I don't know how to use this. And I completely make a mess out of it. Now Bhagavad Gita is telling this is austerity. You do like this, you won't have any problem. That's all, very simple. You accept that, immediately all your problems will be solved. Right? Simple. Speak only about Krishna. If you don't believe it, just do during the weekends. Right? Weekends we have this, Saturday, right, today. So what we did is, Divya and me, we completely clean the house, full house. We simply put on a lecture. From morning to afternoon, we don't speak anything. Simply hear, that's all. And if at all we have to speak, simply hear, share what we heard. That's all. Hearing completely from morning to afternoon. Until I come here, we simply hear. Morning Bhagavatam class in the temple. Or, and then breakfast prasadam. Completely hearing. 4, 5, 6 hours of hearing. And then I speak whatever I heard. What I am speaking to you is what I heard. Not something out of my own manufactured knowledge that I sat under a tree or something. No, whatever I heard, I repeat. I realize something that stuck with me. You see? So it's very simple. You simply hear and we repeat. And if you do that, your spouse problem, your married problem, your children problem, everything will be done. Resolved. Simple. Done. So Satyam Priyahitam Chayat Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Chaya Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa. Speech is very, very intimate. Speech is very powerful. Speech is very powerful. So use your speech to glorify Bhagavad Gita. Now how will you glorify Bhagavad Gita? You have to hear Bhagavad Gita now. Where will you hear? So you come here first. So come here at least every week and hear Bhagavad Gita and hear every day. Actually we must hear every moment right now. Then only you can be saved. Unless you hear every moment, you can't glorify. So we are not a quasi-devotional program. You just press your nose for 10 minutes and you're done. That's not the yoga. Yoga means every minute. Yoga means every minute. It's not a quasi program. You have to hear, and whatever you hear, you glorify. You speak about it. After you hear, if you speak, immediately it will stick in your mind. Try this. Homework. How many of you want to do this homework? You hear something and you speak this to your spouse. You hear something and you talk to this about your spouse, or if you're a student, your roommate. Parasparam. You speak to her, she speaks to you, or you speak to him, her, and he speaks to you. Parasparam. Parasparam bhavayantaha shreya paramavapsyata. Parasparam. You do this, immediately you will be able to meditate. This is meditation. What is meditation? Whatever you hear and whatever you speak, you will meditate on that. That's all is meditation. Very simple. Meditation is not very difficult. Why is meditation difficult right now? Because we are hearing 100 things. That is why it is difficult. And whatever we are hearing, we are glorifying 100 things. We are speaking 100 things. You hear only about Krishna, you speak about reality, and then you will remember naturally the beautiful lotus feet of Hari. Constantly. Sada smartavyam Vishnu. Why? Whatever you hear, whatever you speak, that only you will remember. Tasmad ekera manasa bhagavan sattvatam padihi shrotavyaha kirtavyaha smartavyaha satam adayam. Ekera manasa bhagavan sattvatam padihi. You make it one pointed. That is the real goal of life. Real goal of life is to be happy. How do you become happy? Know who you are. So how do you do that? First of all, regulate your speech. That's what Krishna is saying in this shloka. Speech, uddekaram vakyam. Don't speak in a way to agitate others. Don't speak in a way. No uddekaram, anuddekaram vakyam. Satyam, speak the truth. What does truth mean? Speaking truth means speak about what is mentioned in the Shastra. Truth is that, yes, material body is going to die. Truth. And speak it in a nice way. Not that someone is admitted in a hospital, prabhu, material body is temporary, you're going to die. Right? No, priyam. Right? Priyam. In a nice way. Hitam, it must be beneficial for him. Satyam, priyam, hitam. Now to optimize all these three things is very difficult. It must be satyam, because right now we can speak priyam, but not satyam. Right? Satyam, but not priyam. I'm telling the truth only, dil se. I'm a very straightforward person. See, Deepa, I only speak whatever I feel. I don't hide anything, I don't think you look good. I'm telling Satyam, you don't look good. Right? So we are very proud about speaking Satyam, but it is not Priyam. It must be Hitam also. What is the Hitam? Hitam means it must be beneficial. What is the benefit in telling someone that he doesn't look or looks good or he looks good? There is no benefit. Because who looks good at the end of the day? When someone wakes up, does anyone look good? No one looks good. So what is Hitam there? Anyway, it is all packaging, 2 mm skin. I put a blade and everything looks ugly. No one looks good, actually. Because if you do a microscope, everyone looks very ugly. Related to this eye, it looks good. You zoom in or zoom out, no one looks good. Correct or not? This is Krishna's Maya. Right? You zoom in a little bit or zoom out a little bit, no one looks good. If you don't believe, let's do it. Right? Right? Let's say a model, okay? Let's take it. Okay. I'll do a male model. Just in case. Let's do it. It's Pratyakshagamam Dharmyam. Right? It is factual. Right? So this person is very muscular. Now let's zoom it. Right? Is it very beautiful? Is there anything? Nothing. I zoom in a little bit, he is no longer beautiful. Right? And even I zoom out even more, I can't zoom out too much. Right? And immediately then he will appear like a toad, basically. Right? It won't be beautiful. Right? It won't be very nice. Right? So this is the nature of illusion. That we think someone is very beautiful, someone is very ugly. It's relative to our eyes, material eyes. Right? So anyway, so we must optimize this Satyam, Priyam, Hitam. Satyam, Prihitam, Chayat Swadhyaya Abhyasanam Vāṅ-mayaṁ Tapa. So our Vak must be constantly meditating. How can I speak in a way that should be connected to Shastra? I should speak in a way, Satyam, Prihitam, Chayat. Our meditation must be like that. I heard this in the class. Somehow I must constantly have this vow that whatever comes out of this mouth must satisfy the shloka. Must satisfy the shloka. Must satisfy the shloka. You must meditate like that. If you meditate like that, immediately you will feel peaceful. Immediately you will feel peaceful. Okay? So I'll stop here. Any questions or comments are welcome.
Those two brothers, many people were like that, right? Why specifically those two?
Nalakuvera and Manigriva did not cover his body even when Narada passed. He should have covered his body. I didn't mention that. So all the women, Stris, they realized, oh, Narada is passing by. I should cover my body. But he was Nagnan, he was naked. And still he was drinking. Right? So that is, so whenever someone is more responsible in doing a problem, the punishment is more. So someone normal, third class, fourth class person is doing that, it is not a problem. For instance, say if I do something abominable, Krishna will give me higher punishment. Because I'm speaking Bhagavad Gita, I should behave in a proper way. Right? If I behave in an improper way, punishment is higher for me. Right? And same way for anyone, so someone superior to me, the punishment is more. So more power comes more responsibility. And I'm not doing that responsibility. The material nature's laws are such that I'm given more punishments. So Nalakuvera and Manigriva are the sons of the head of a certain department. They are devas. They are meant to be more civilized. And if they enjoy within certain bounds and rules and regulations. Right. So, and they did not obey a sadhu when he appeared. So, and this is Narada Muni's favor actually. So good that they were cursed. And of course, I'll mention the other part of the pastime next week of how Krishna actually came and delivered both of them. Because being born as trees gave them the opportunity to actually reflect, to meditate. Someone opened the book. So give them reflect and uplift them. Right, like I gave this example of this person, they lost everything. And they read Bhagavad Gita 4, 5, 6 times, cover to cover in a matter of 6-7 months. Definitely they would not have had time had they been definitely. I have not read 6 to 7 times Bhagavad Gita in such a short amount of time. I have not I've not done that. But they had the power to do so. They had the time to do so. They had the motivation to do so. That's great. So problems, Krishna, Narada Muni puts, that's mercy, Narada Muni's mercy, to give them the body of trees. Because trees, you can't do a lot of bad karma. Just like say I did a lot of bad karma, and then I am, my voice is gone right now. I can't sing right now. Now, why did my voice go away? Because, or I can't speak because I using my speech, I have done a lot of bad karma. Now, Krishna took away my speech. Material nature took away my speech. Not Krishna. Material nature took away my speech so that I do less papam using my voice. Because I did a lot of papam using my voice now. It's Krishna's arrangement. Through the material nature. The material nature itself is designed in such a way to teach us. through pain. Shastra teaches us through knowledge. Material nature teaches us through pain. Okay. It is a design of material nature. Okay. Any other questions or comments?
So one more extension to the same one.
Yes.
Any other curses given by Narada? Because this is the first time I'm hearing him. He's only giving the preaching. First time I'm surprised to hear curses.
Yeah. So Narada Muni's curses are always, like I mentioned, all curses have a benevolent purpose to it. So if you're asking me, has Narada Muni cursed anyone in any other instance? Not that I can recollect. Not that I can recollect. Yeah. So always it's been a benediction in the form of teaching someone. Yeah. Any other questions? Narottam Das. For Damodar Arati or Narottam Das? Okay. Any other questions or comments? Okay. No one has any questions, comments? I see some new faces. Thank you for joining. So what we will do is, it's a very auspicious month, as I mentioned in the beginning. It's the month of Kartik Masam. And the month of Kartik is a time that devotees, especially in Sri Vrindavan Dham, they observe this month of Kartik Masam to do an austerity. So austerity itself is the function of a devotee at every day. But of course, many of us are grahasthas, so we might not be able to do, all of us are grahasthas, some students are there. So we might not be able to do austerity as much. So during the month of Kartik Masam, devotees undertake some austerity, whatever, to make progress. That austerity could be reading Bhagavad Gita. Whatever we did is an austerity according to Bhagavad Gita, but it was enjoyable. Right? So austerity does not mean it has to be very painful. We are going to another austerity after this. This is Kirtan. Another austerity we are going to do after that, Prasadam. This is also austerity. Right? This is Tapasya. But that austerity is very pleasurable. Kirtan is very pleasurable. Right? So austerity, especially when it comes to Bhakti, is very pleasurable. It's very nice. It is very joyful. But it is called austerity because it purifies us. Right? Sattvam Shuddhyet, purifies us. So what I wanted to say was, if any of you here, right, if you're interested to host a program at your place, next 3 weeks, you can invite your friends and family. So I think I spoke to some of you about it. So let me know. There is a Calendly link I think I sent in the group. So you can go there, and if you don't have that link, I can send it to you. So, and what you need to do is basically we'll have like a 1 hour program. We'll have a kirtan, small kirtan, and we'll have Damodar Arati, just like the one we are going to have right now. Offer a lamp to Krishna in the form of his most beautiful form. You see Krishna being so afraid. So we will discuss next week, why is Krishna so afraid? Can God be afraid? Right? Why should God steal? How can God steal? Abrahamics always bring this point. Right? Christians, Krishna. They like to bring this point. Why should God steal? That's fine. So why should God steal? Why should God be afraid? Why should God run? Why should God play with women? Right? Why should he sport with women in the dead of the night? Is this your God? They ask this question, right? So what does God mean? And why does he do these pastimes? Right? Is this even real? Or is this mythology? Maybe it's like a 5000 BC Harry Potter. Right? It was the Harry Potter of those days. They didn't have enough entertainment. So someone just wrote down, they didn't have Instagram, they didn't have Netflix, they didn't have Amazon Prime, this, that. So Hotstar. So they thought, I'm getting too bored. So let's sit down. All old people, they got together. So they thought, God must be like this blue boy. who plays like this, right? Let's write something about, how he played with women and this and that, and he lifted, and let's start believing that he is God from now on. All of us agree. So is it something like an agreement they all made? Correct? So what is this? Why do we think Krishna is God, or why is Krishna God? What does it mean to be God, and why did he do these pastimes? And into the mood of Krishna, of course, we can't know too much about Krishna into his mood. We can know as much as he reveals himself or has been revealed by his devotees. So the point is, we will sing Damodar Ashtakam, coming to the part of the program. We will sing Damodar Ashtakam, we'll offer a lamp. This will go for maybe 20-25 minutes, and then we'll have a small talk, and then prasadam. So we'll bring the prasadam. So if any of you are interested, this will go for 1.5 hours. So if any of you are interested to host this program at your place again, so let me know. It's a very wonderful opportunity. Devotees will come to your place, at your residence. We will do kirtan. So it's a very nice opportunity, right, to make our house a tirtha by the by the presence of devotees, by the presence of your friends. You get a chance to introduce Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam to your friends, right? So that's a great opportunity. So if any of you are interested, then you can, I can send you the link. I know Ishida Mataji signed up. Is there someone else who is interested to host a program at your place? 1 hour? Anyone? Raise your hand. Just so I know. Vikram Prabhu, okay. So anyone who's interested, okay, Devendra Prabhu, thank you. So if anyone is interested, do it. Very nice, great opportunity. And then, I hope you have been able to follow whatever vows you have taken, past last week. So you're able to follow. If you are not able to follow, try to catch it up in the weekends and get on track. So that being said, we'll sing Damodar Ashtakam right now. It's already 7:25, and someone can take a lamp and maybe prepare it. Yeah, project is. Is it clear? Is it clear? Clear? Okay. Yeah, but Tisram தெரியுமா உனக்கு?
I know, but I just forgot.
Okay, you try. If you know, you can play. Namamishwaram Sachitanandarupam Lasatkundalam Gokule Bhrajamanam. You can sit down. Yashodabhiyolukhaladavamanam Paramishkamatyanta Dhritya Gopya. Someone scroll. Yashodabhiyolukhaladavamanam Paramishkamatyanta Dhritya Gopya. Rudantamuhurnetrayukmamrijantam Karambojayugmena Satankanetam.
Graivam Damodram Bhaktivagam Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Drikshvalilabhiranandakunde Saghosham Nimajantam Akyapayantam. Light off. Tadiyeshitagneshu bhaktairjitatam Vina prematastam shatabhati vande. Varam deva moksham na mokshavadam va Nachanyam bruneham vareshadapi va. Idam teva purnata gopalabalam sada me manasya virastu. Sada me manasya virastu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Idam te mukhambojam atyanta nile Dhritam kuntalai snigdharaktai sadopya. Muhuschumbitam bimbaraktadharam me Manasya virastam alam lakshalabhi. Namo Deva Damodarananta Vishnu Prasida Prabho Dukkha Kala Vimagnam. Kripa Drishti Vrishyati Dinam Patano Grihane Shamamadhyam Veda Chutusha. Kuveratmajau Badha Murtaiva Yadvar Svayamocitau Bhakti Bhajukutau Cha. Tatha prema bhaktim swakam me prayacha Namokshe graho me damodareha. विश्वस्य धाम्ने नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय तुभ्यम् नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय नमो राधिकायै त्वदीयप्रियायै नमो अनन्तलीलाय देवाय हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Damodara, Radhe Damodara, Sri Radhe. Jaya Yashodanandan, Jaya Damodara, Jaya Yashodanandana, Jaya Damodara.
राधा दामोदर भगवान की, यशोदानंदन दामोदर भगवान की, श्री वृंदावन धाम की, श्री श्री दामोदर महामहोत्सव की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समस्त भक्त वृंद की जय। महाप्रसादे गोविंदे,
महाप्रसादे गोविंदे,
नमो
बोल के नहीं आए। I have proof, प्रभु। See,